Namaste. I bow to the divine presence in you. On this Freedom Friday, this is Michelle Nam, your motivator. In today's Michelleology, we are so grateful to be in this space, in this place. I'm so glad that you joined me. I ask you to subscribe to me and like, we'll press that like button down there so that you can be notified the next time that I do a video. So today we're going to talk about a very serious topic. It is changing your slavery mentality. Now, a lot of people say, well, I've never been a slave. But anytime that your mental has been governed, your governmental has been governed and has been conditioned to be fearful, has been conditioned that nothing goes without someone particular being in your life, we're going to begin to move in that. Second Titus, Titus, the second chapter, around about the 11th verse says, let's read that. Let's read that. It says, for the grace of God that bringeth salvation has appeared to all men. So that means that we are coming out of slavery. And this is just not for the Afro-Americans, for the people of color. All of us have been placed in a slavery mentality. Now, being a slave and having a slavery mentality may be something different to some people, but it all adds up to the same. So let me tell you this. Mentally, slavery mentality means mentally working excessively hard in trying to figure out things. So when I say that, because we are who we are, because we are creators, because we are working out of the imagination of God, the unlimitedness, there is no way that you need to work hard. I know that people say you got to work hard. You have to do the work, but you don't have to work hard because the fight is fixed. All you have to do is be mindful and be joined with the power of God so that you can hear and see and be. Hear what the Spirit is saying in your heart, that small voice, then line that up with your head mind and begin to create a way and a space for whatever it is that you're willing to have done. It means being dependent on someone else, controlled by someone or something. Mentally captured by condition. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, we're going to talk about that one. And forced to think a certain way. So when you actually examine your life and you begin to see and like the blindness, 2020 was the year of vision, hindsight, where the covers were taken off. Now we're able to clearly see in the fifth dimension. We are walking out of slavery into freedom and unconditional love. And we're able to see that we are getting it done better if we do it together instead of all this separateness. And so when we walk out of that slavery mentality of we don't need each other, or one person is better than the other, or someone is over you, placing titles on you, placing names on you. When we come out of thinking that we're less than and know our worth, because once you know your worth, you never have to prove yourself. We're going to eliminate competition. We're going to eliminate unforgiveness. We're going to eliminate hate. We are going to walk in unconditional love. So in Titus on the second chapter and 11th verse, when it tells you we have our salvation and it's presented to all men, we're all supposed to be free. And so as we begin to walk in our freedom, as we begin to know our authenticity of ourselves, our greatest version of ourselves, as we begin to see the truth, as we walk out of fear into faith, all of that is transitioning us to come out of a slavery mentality. This is the year of royalty and riches. You cannot be a slave and have royalty and riches. And so the kingdom of God is within us. And as we seek that kingdom, which is moving from that slavery mentality, a kingdom person cannot be a slave. So as we move into our inner being, and this illusion or all of this is illusion. It's not going to stand. So we have to have a foundation of walking on a steady foundation of the truth, of the word, of the spirit, of enlightenment, of consciousness, of just being in a place where we can clearly see that the rain has gone. We saw a perfect example in the Senate and House when they came together and they put down all their guns and knives, and when you come together, it just works so much better. And so as we all come to the front of the line, we'll all get blessed at one time, and that eliminates competition, hate, um, jealousy. All of that's eliminated, and the only thing that can manifest is love. And so we have to forgive, even though people have done some crazy stuff, have put things in jeopardy. Those things are past. They're not doing it right now in this present moment. Your present moment is your only reality. So the past is an illusion, the future is an illusion. The only thing you can see is this present moment, because the next moment is going to change. Even what I said in this moment, you won't hear in the next moment. Only way you can is through your memory, a recall, a replay. And so as we move from condition and what we thought was normal, we make a total movement from slavery of the mind. And so what you have to do, some of the things that you have to do in order to bring yourself to begin, remember you're a seed, and everything that you need is in the seed. And so as you begin, because we've had a lot of dirt thrown on us, so if people talk about you, throw dirt on you, have shade, whatever, they're just investing in your growth. And so if you look at that, instead of being offended, instead of being upset, instead of trying to get revenge, that the more dirt people throw on you, the greater your growth is. And so we have to change our mentality of how we're thinking negative first and replace that with goodness. And it all balances out. It all levels out. So in today's Michelleology, I am going to challenge you to begin to balance yourself out, to begin to move from slavery mentality to royal mentality. And as you begin to do that, you will see your life begins to change 360 degrees. It will not, I won't say it won't matter, but it won't affect you. Any outside interference, any outside issues, trouble situations in your home, it won't affect you the same way. Why? Because you have a different vision. You're not going by eyesight, you're going by insight. You're not going by head thinking first. You'll go into heart thinking first, and then you'll line up your head thinking. So this is just a tool to get you in the evolving, in the transition of moving from that place to this place. The 400 years are over. The slavery is over. We're coming out with great substance, but we're going to face some challenges. So when you face your next challenge, you will know that you're a seed, and everything that you need is incorporated internally. This flesh is just a casing, but the treasures are within your heart. Out of your heart flows the issues of life. As you begin to motivate in your thinking, you will begin to see yourself in a greater light. Well, this is Michelle in today's Michelleology. I am your motivator, and I'm motivating you to move forward, to see the positivity, to see the good, to enhance the good, to move forward on everything that is set in place for you. Remember, you're royalty and you have riches. So remember, you've been created by the Creator to be creative. So start creating your creations. Yes, yes, yes. Your creations today, and stop duplicating. And as you do that, you'll begin to see yourself in a greater light. The light is on. You know why? Because you are the light. Well, I hope and pray that this has been the beginning of something great, that this has been a seed of something great that's to come forward in your life. I am so excited about your now, your new now, that is going to move you forward. And as you begin to go forward, ain't no stopping us now. We're moving on. Right? Yes. I'm Michelle, your motivator now. Remember to subscribe and to like. I hope your day is full of joy, peace, and the love of God. Have a blessed day.